Good afternoon and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. Oh my goodness, guys. I got out to Aldi today. I did my grocery shopping out there. I went to Menards and got my grocery shopping done there. Although I didn't do a haul for Menards because they actually couldn't find anything that they had on sale this week. And we're actually going to go back to Menards tomorrow anyway because they do have 11% rebate. We're going to start getting the dog's Blue Buffalo, which is super not cheap, guys. But I was like, let's wait until Sunday because Sunday's when they start their next week's sales. And I was like, let's try and see if they have 11% rebate because I had a feeling in my bones, guys. I know Menards circulars and like the routine. And I think 2 weeks now they've had normal circulars, and so normally by 2 or 3 weeks they have another 11% rebate back. And so I was like, I have a weird feeling that we're gonna get an 11% rebate tomorrow. So I was like, let's get it tomorrow. So we ended up waiting, and sure enough, I checked the sales papers for tomorrow, and it's 11% rebate starting tomorrow. So we're gonna actually go back and get the dog food tomorrow. We should have enough to feed them breakfast. But I think the Blue Buffalo, the 30-pound bag, which I think we get a 44-pound bag of, like, we were getting the Beneful dog food. But the Blue Buffalo 30-pound bag is $46, I think. So it's more than $1 per pound, which I kind of wanted to try and stay at for like a good quality dog food. But with the 11% rebate, again, we should be getting back about $5 or so off of it, close to that. So it should wind up being about $40 for the bag, which is, again, only, you know, a little over $1 per pound for, you know, good dog food, which isn't horribly bad. Because I think the big 44-pound bag that I've gotten in the past was like maybe $30 or something like that. So that's a little under $1 per pound for dog food. But again, they the Blue Buffalo stuff is like super expensive. So we're just gonna get like the basic, like, I think adult dog food or whatever. Like, they're kind of just base dog food. But we're switching them over, so this should be interesting to see how they, this one's over here choking. But on top of that too, we noticed Bliss has like really, ever since we first got her, she's had like really, not rough skin, but like, how do I describe it? Like itchy kind of skin. She itches a lot, and she like doesn't have fleas or anything like that. And she just has like, I think, really sensitive skin. And I've noticed that it does kind of get worse more in like the winter. And I don't know if that is, again, like seasonal change, or like she's allergic to her dog food. Like, it could be anything, or maybe the grain in the dog food or the dyes. My mom was saying, because my mom used to work at a pet store, my mom and dad have literally, I think, had almost every single job. Between the two of them, they've worked everywhere. My dad worked at an airport. My mom has worked as, she's worked in a police department, along with the pet store. She worked, I don't even know, my dad worked at the newspaper. Well, my mom worked at the newspaper. My dad delivered newspapers. My dad used to work at Jewel. Like, I don't even know. Now my dad's an electrician. My mom's a small business owner. Like, I'm not even joking, guys. I think that combined, they've just about worked everywhere, or like in every single type of department that you could work in. I think my mom worked for a flower company too, or something like that. Like, I'm not even joking, guys. They've literally just about worked everywhere. So yeah, but my mom was saying when she worked there, I think something about like the dyes in the dog food and stuff like that can affect their skin. And so we were like, well, after this whole thing with Bliss, we were like, let's try and get them on some like good dog food than, you know, like better stuff, because we should take care of them. If we take care of them, they'll take care of us, right? When we're old, will you take care of us? Charlie's like, I am going to sleep. But guys, on top of that, I went to Menards, like I said, Aldi, and then my dad and Jack went out Christmas shopping. I don't know who they got or for what they got for who. But Jack kept asking me yesterday if I wanted a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, yeah, I want that for Christmas. And he's like, okay, could you loan me $10 to get you your Christmas present? I was like, okay. So anyways, though, guys, let's see, they ended up going to Target, and my dad got, there was a deal on Diet Coke and regular Coke, the 12 packs, which was $12 for 4, which is $3 a pack, which is a pretty good price. So I sent my dad out there to go pick that up, and they got that from Target. And I was also too, they were gonna go to Petco and get the dog food, but then that's when I was like, let's wait and see what Menards has got brewing tomorrow, and if not, we can always go to Petco tomorrow if they didn't have anything, because they're right next to the Targets, right next to the Petco. So yeah, they went to Target, and like I said, they got some Christmas presents, and they got the Coke. But again, it wasn't a good enough deal, and it was the last day of the sale for me to post a video or anything on. But it was another little grocery store pickup that we got instead of going to like Aldi or getting it, you know, at another grocery store. And then guys, I came home and I posted all of the blog posts, I did all of the social media posts, everything like that. Then I did all these, I did the haul video when I got back, and I was editing it. I was on here spending, I don't even know how much time, trying to figure out what in the heck was going on with, I told you guys, I was like, oh, it must be because I was making so many clips, or so many cuts in the videos. Like the last one that I ended up editing, I had like 20 or 30 cuts in the video. And I was like, it has to be because of that. Like, you know, and iMovie's trying to stitch everything together, and it's just, it's taking too long or something like that. And that's what I was thinking. I told you guys, I was like, that's what it has to be. I tried to record in one, like, you know, one take in the Aldi haul, and I only made, I think, like 4 cuts or something like that, and it still said it was going to take 40 minutes for a 7-minute long video, guys. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So I kept trying to play around with stuff, and then I'm like, okay, what makes the vlogs different than the killing it with coupons with those videos? And I was like, there's nothing like really that's different. I was like, okay, maybe I don't add the picture at the beginning. I was thinking, oh, it's because the picture's way too big. I think it's like 8 megabytes or something like that. The picture quality is like huge. And I was like, okay, maybe that's it. So I got rid of the picture and then just tried to see the upload time, and it still was saying like 40 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Then I tried to get rid of the text to see if like, oh, maybe adding the text in is like the problem. Even like the end slate I tried to get rid of. Everything, guys, I tried to get rid of, and just having the raw footage in there, I was still having a problem. Then finally, guys, I went through a whole ton of different variables and all kinds of stuff to try and figure out what in the heck was going on. And finally, I figured out that it is, and I never knew this, guys. I had no clue that this is what made the vlog save so quickly. But the intro that I did, I encoded it. And because I encoded it, it compressed the file, and somehow iMovie sees that as a compressed file, and it then compresses the rest of the raw footage that I put in there, which is like at the regular, you know, raw footage amount. And, you know, the size and everything like that. I never compress anything down or anything like that before I put it into iMovie. And so I was just adding that first clip at the beginning. Somehow iMovie sees it and sees that it should be a smaller file and makes it export way faster. I don't know how it does it. Like I said, I don't know why. I just did it with the Aldi video and it worked. It said that my 7-minute long video was going to take like 8 minutes to export, and I was like, holy cow. So what I did was I took just the intro, I saved the intro and then encoded it with my handbrake, and then I went back and put it back into iMovie and then added all of the other footage after it, along with the end slate, and it, like I said it was going to take 10 minutes, and it literally did. So I finally figured out after 4 years what on earth was going on. I should have maybe encoded the raw footage, but my thing is that I always just take it straight off of my SD card, and it's actually imports to iMovie way faster if it's on my SD card than it is if it's on my my Mac for some reason. I actually don't know why. I feel like it would take longer because it's coming off of, like, it's going through the port to get there, but for whatever reason it made it go faster. So I, like I said, maybe should have been doing it that way the whole time, but I just thought, like I said, when I used to record my videos with my old camera, and when I used to record and do it with Windows, what's it called, Windows Media, or what's it called, library something, Windows Live Movie Maker, I think is what it is, that one, I, again, never had a problem. I never had to like encode anything or do anything special with that. And it wouldn't take me like a ridiculously long amount of time to ever save a video or anything like that. And when I got to iMovie, I had just started using the, what's it called? The, you know, the intro, which was, I was encoding it. And so that's why it was taking so much less time. And on top of it too, my videos are in HD now, guys. Because I told you guys I caught that was a complete mistake on my part. That I wasn't seeing that I wasn't saving the videos or exporting them in HD. So now, though, the thing is that the intro is set at a 720p. So if I've been wanting to make a new intro for the vlogs anyway, and I think during Christmas time we actually might do it. I've had this idea for several months now, and even me and Matthew have been talking about it, and I really want to do it because I think it's going to be funny. But I want to do a new intro, and then if I do that, I'll probably save it in like a 1080. And if I do that, then I can export it in a 1080. But because the intro is smaller and it's saved at a 720, I can't export anything higher than a 720, which still is in HD, but again, the quality could be better. And for some reason too, it was letting me export in 4K, which I didn't even know I could do. But again, like I said, I don't know how or if that's going to make it slower, but if I can, I might be able to actually export in 4K as well. I have no clue. Like I said, guys, all of this like tech speak is completely new to me, and I'm just kind of like barely learning the basics. Like, I've learned how to use iMovie after like 3 years or however long I've been using it, and I know how to do it. I can add titles to it, I can add audio to it. I've learned actually just more recently how to add transitions, like I think the last year or so. I've learned how to do that. I knew they existed, I just never added them. I think like in the like Christmas videos and stuff like that I might have added them, but I like really don't use them. So yeah, I figured out how to use some of that stuff, and like I said, it's just, I've been playing around with it more and finally like actually looking at the tech side of it, and the, you know, it's a headache, but I think I finally got it, guys. And I fixed my problem, like I said, because yesterday 3 videos took me 3 hours practically to, you know, export, and I was like, this is so long, like I'm never gonna get videos up in time, which I would have had them all done and saved and uploaded yesterday, but it was taking me so long and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And now today, it was 10 o'clock and I'm done right now. It's 10:25 and I can actually get in the shower and go take a shower and head to bed. It feels like everything is coming together at least. Now I've figured out one problem, fixed one problem yesterday, fixed another problem I was having today. Like a whole bunch of, you know, stuff. Like I said, it took me too long to figure out what I was doing wrong and what I needed to do, that, you know, it took me almost an hour and a half to figure this out, but now it's not going to take me an hour every single time to save a video. So yeah, maybe I'm just, like I said, a complete, you know, newbie to all this stuff, and everybody else is going, really? Like, you didn't know you needed to do something other than what I am doing? But I am, like I said, just I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm figuring life out like everybody else. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog, guys. I have had enough headaches this weekend already to last a lifetime. Yeah, tomorrow though should be a pretty chiller day because we got the Bears game on. I actually think, I don't know, is it this Sunday they play Sunday night football maybe? But guys, I feel like I can finally breathe a little bit and like not have to worry so much about trying to get everything done so quickly, and because these videos are going to take forever and everything like that. And now I'm like, it's just going to be like regular vlog time, like, which is, like I said, a 15-minute long vlog for me to save could sometimes just be like 10 minutes, 20 minutes at most, you know. And now I'm getting the same thing from a 7-minute long video, and it's going to be like only 10 minutes to save, which is lovely. So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.